Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Aubameyang. Well, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. An early chance there, first of the game.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
And we have our very first corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Aubameyang. Aubameyang showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Well, Jim, in an era when we have plenty of high-quality goalkeepers, how would you rate the Brazilian Julio Cesar?
I think you have to have him up there as one of the greatest ever, Peter. You know, some may suggest he was more than that, but that's hard to say. 6'2", he may not have been the tallest, but in terms of command of his area, presence, speed off his line, I would say he was in a class of his own.
And that has been knocked clear.
Boca Juniors have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Neymar. Neymar. Oh, this is a very good run. Lovely bit of skill. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
This looks promising.
And a chance! Rijkaard. It's Roberto Carlos! Buffon clears.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, they could break here. Sao Paulo, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Neymar!
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Neymar really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Rijkaard for Messi.
Played out towards the right wing.
Van Dijk. Oh, this looks sharp.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Boca Juniors, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Cafu, looking for the run. Roberto Carlos, and it's come back out to him. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you'll have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
All the way back.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Conte. And it's Neymar. Now that's a lovely exchange. And claimed it back swiftly.
Opts for safety.
Mbappe. Sao Paulo looking to pass their way through. And it's Roberto Carlos.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Baresi. Bellingham. Pele wins the duel this time.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Good claim, no margin for error there.
Gullit
Was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Oh, that's nice. Pinches it off him.
Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's got away. Gullit shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And this is Gullit. Rodri.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bergomi delivers.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
And it's half-time here.
Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Sao Paulo are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 15. Lo reemplazará número 51.
And so we're off again. Thuram pulls off an exemplary piece of defending.
Knocks it into space.
Bergomi. There's the crossfield ball. And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Gullit. And here's Son Heung-min. Thuram. And it's Rijkaard. Conte.
And the pass is intercepted. Tries to play it through. Now it's come to nothing.
And here's Gullit. Baresi is the guilty party there. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. That was travelling.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
That's really well cleared. Rodri.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Gullit. Pele. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. And the counter is on. That's good vision.
Can he spark a counter here?
Son Heung-min. He is through here. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot.
Sao Paulo presented with a golden opportunity here.
So having trailed, this to go ahead.
And they've turned it round. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Messi. That's a nicely shaped... He's had a shot! They've scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Quality ball. And this is Neymar.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
And Aubameyang!
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Aubameyang deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Looking to play... Oh, what has happened here? Played back in. And the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting!
And they are cruising away.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up, I think.
Bellingham!
Outstanding save to keep that out.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Aubameyang. Boca Juniors finding their passes. Van Dijk. Messi.
A player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Now Mbappe. Great vision. Son Heung-min picks it up out wide. Oh, he's been caught napping. He slings it in. Messi!
Harmlessly behind.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Oh, well measured. Rijkaard. Pele. Oh, there's a probing ball. Mbappe. Great ball, and he's in. Shot a goal! Bellingham. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well seen, saw that coming. Rijkaard. And it's Aubameyang. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And that's off target. Rodri gathers from the goal kick. And that pass just didn't quite work. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Boca Juniors clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Aubameyang. That is good alertness. There will be 4 extra minutes. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Bellingham. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Pullet taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Sao Paulo definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started.
Roberto Carlos, Peter. might have had more of an impact on the world game than any other fullback before or since.
In what regard?
Well, with his pace, skills and his overlapping runs, he effectively revolutionised the role. He turned the fullback into a vital attacking weapon. It inspired so many players to be just like him.
And here's Messi. And he's had a hit. Oh, it rattles the bar. Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Messi. And it's Gullit. And he welcomes it in. Tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Can he stop it going out? Boca Juniors are looking to go forward now. Can they get him away?
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
And here's Messi. Now it's Gullit. Chance for a shot! And it's hoisted clear. Mbappe. Pele. And it's Rijkaard. First quarter of an hour gone. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi. Xavi. Still goalless at the moment. Park Ji-sung.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really...
Face-to-face with the keeper. There's the shot! Goal! Boca Juniors! There is the breakthrough. So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And here's Gullit. Neymar. Sao Paulo
are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail.
He's found a way past. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Roberto Carlos. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Played into space. That's beautifully weighted. Mbappe! Great idea, just poorly executed.
Mbappe certainly had to make his mind up quickly, and he rushed it.
And here's Mbappe. Gullit receives it in a good position. And Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Sao Paulo have their second corner now. It's a pretty loose pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now he's got space here, neatly clipped into space. Shot at goal! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. So, third corner of the game. Boca Juniors have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Shoots! And he hits the net! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Sao Paulo get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Neymar. Dink through. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Se van a jugar
Oh, that's a
2
key
minutos de
interception.
compensación.
Conte. Roberto Carlos, the man we've all come to watch. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kante does really well to win the ball. And we've reached half-time.
So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
And we're underway again.
Sao Paulo really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Taken back almost at once. Pele. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. He's picked his way through. Bergomi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Conte. Cafu, who does have an assist to his name. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. Baresi. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Tries to play it through, and this is Hullet, and he's certainly onside here. Mbappe with 2 goals already to his name. That's a cute ball. That has not gone well. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Now it's Pele. Threads one in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Conte, a probing pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Hullet. Now it's Mbappe. That's a lovely, neat pass. He has found the way through. Great chance! He scores! scores! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And now the breakaway. Turan. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Roberto Carlos.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's going to go a long way. They get a throw in.
Se está realizando un cambio.
He's in space and looking for options. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Tries to think it through.
Oh, that was vital.
Boca Juniors really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He has a look up.
Mbappe!
And he's really put himself on the line here.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And now they can spring out of defence. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and Messi!
Nice looking ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Looking for a runner.
Oh, that's clever.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Now it's Messi. He could be in here. Oh,
And a chance!
oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 51.
So, time for changes
Número
on
9.
both sides, actually.
Entran.
Having
Número
turned the game on
22.
its head, now
Número
can they hold out?
97.
Well, look,
Cambio.
Peter, I feel
Se
I've
van
got
a
to stress
jugar
that
2
there's still
minutos de
time for another,
compensación.
so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Sao Paulo have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Bullet voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a